University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point exists upon land inhabited by the indigenous people of this area, including the Ho-Chunk, Menominee, Ojibwe, Potawatomi, and the many other nations and groups that predate colonial borders. We acknowledge that with colonization, Native American people have been dispossessed of their lands and irreparably changed by the actions of individuals and institutions. We acknowledge our responsibility to understand and respond to those actions. In partnership with the Native American Center, we commit to working together to honor the past, be intentional in the present, and to build our future with truth. For the full Indigenous Land Acknowledgement Statement, please visit the UWSP website. Graduates and guests, please rise for the presentation of the colors, then remain standing as UW-Stevens Point choral music education major Kennedy Skogard sings our national anthem. Please be seated. I would now like to introduce members of our platform party who are on stage. Interim Chancellor Pratima Gandhi, Marty Loy, Interim Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Tim Casey, Keynote Speaker, Brian Sloss, Dean of the College of Natural Resources, Rebecca Summer, Dean of the College of Professional Studies, Gretel Stock, Dean of University College, William Broussard, Vice Chancellor for University Advancement, Al Thompson, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. I would like to welcome Interim Chancellor Gandhi to the podium.
Thank you, and good afternoon. Yeah, come on, let's get it going here, right? Welcome to our Spring 2026 Commencement Ceremony. And what a gorgeous day. And I'm not talking about the weather only, right? This is a special day. I'm Pratima Gandhi, Interim Chancellor of this outstanding and great and wonderful university. What more can I say? So, congratulations on what may be your greatest achievement in life so far, your graduation. So before we proceed, I would just like to take a moment to give thanks to all the wonderful and dedicated staff who made this beautiful ceremony possible today, working for months in preparation, and with a special thank you to our soloist and symphony orchestra. Weren't they great? So thank you all very much. Great job. So graduates, I realize you have spent many hours studying, working at jobs, and pushing yourself to get to where you are, to this moment, your graduation day. I also know there were people in your life who helped make this day possible for you, especially your parents, siblings, faculty, and staff, and various other relatives and friends. So, as a small token of our appreciation, let us take a moment to stand and give those important people in our lives, or your lives, a loud round of applause. Come on, graduates, stand up. Thank you. Good job. I also want to thank you, our students, for allowing me the privilege and honor to serve as your interim chancellor and to be your greatest cheerleader. As many of you know, if you attend any of our athletic games, I can be pretty loud. So thank you all for that. So today, we celebrate as degrees will be conferred on over 1,250 students. I am so very honored to celebrate this important milestone with you. UW-Stevens Point is a place of transformation. You are transformed by mentors, by hands-on learning experiences, by your participation in sports, student organizations, and by your leadership opportunities, just to name a few. You were also probably even transformed by a few setbacks. Maybe you received a lower grade than what you wanted on an exam, or fumbled through a speech or a lab experience. I know I did. But you persevered, you set goals, you met deadlines, and you may have even set the alarm clock for those 8 a.m. classes. Well, maybe some of you might have done that, right? But more importantly, You challenged yourself, and I know that you did. Otherwise, you would not be here today for your graduation. Your education has prepared you to think critically, communicate effectively, and solve problems. And these skills will serve you well and pave the way for personal and professional success. I just cannot wait to see what else you will do and accomplish in your future life. So, on behalf of the faculty and staff of UW-Stevens Point, we are so very proud of you and incredibly happy for you. And to all the parents, family members, and friends who supported our students, I understand what you are feeling today, as I too went through this experience when my daughter graduated. You deserve to feel this great sense of pride and pure happiness. You have supported and encouraged your students these last few years, even during those middle-of-the-night calls of panic while your son or daughter was studying for an exam or whatever the situation may have been. But you did it. And now you can celebrate this incredibly joyous occasion together. Thank you for entrusting your student to us as they went through their journey here at UW-Stevens Point. Now, I would like to take a minute to recognize Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Al Thompson, who will retire as of July 6th. Al, you have given UW-Stevens Point and its students 15 years of leadership, compassion, and humor. You know, countless students have benefited from your vision, many without even realizing the profound impact you've had on their experiences and success. Your work has left an imprint on this institution that will endure for beyond your tenure. We are so very grateful for your commitment to UW-Stevens Point and wish you all the best in your retirement. Please stand so we can share our thanks for all you have done. Thank you. Now, before we move on, it is an honor for me to recognize 15 graduates who were selected to receive the Albertson Medallion, the highest honors given at our university. These students have distinguished themselves as true leaders within the academic and co-curricular activities of our university and community. Would our Albertson Medallion recipients please stand to be recognized? Please stand. All right. Thank you. All of you are so inspiring. In addition, we had 57 outstanding graduates who that have received the Chancellor's Leadership Award. This award recognizes graduates who contribute significant leadership, demonstrate university and community service, and display a commitment to personal growth. Would these award recipients please stand? Please join me in congratulating them. You all are so amazing. So, now, to introduce our distinguished members of our audience and graduating class, please welcome Interim Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Marty Loy. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Gandhi. As part of this occasion, the faculty has established a program of academic honors to recognize undergraduate students of outstanding academic achievement. There are 3 levels of academic honors which are awarded based on the grade point average of all courses taken. Will those students graduating with an overall grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74 please stand? These students are graduating cum laude. Go ahead. Congratulations, and please be seated. Will those students graduating with an overall grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89 please stand? These students are graduating magna cum laude. Come on. You have to stand. You can't just sit in the back row, not participate. Among the graduates at this ceremony, there are 30 students who have earned a grade point average of 3.9 or above. Wow. This is a summa cum laude designation. Will those students please stand? Please join me in congratulating these outstanding students one more time. Help me welcome once again Chancellor Pratima Gandhi.
Thank you. It's difficult going after a tall person like Marty when I'm so short, right? And I need to move the microphone. But thank you, Provost Lloyd. We are honored to have as our spring commencement speaker, Tim Casey. Tim is a 2005 graduate of UW-Stevens Point and is the vice president of Skyward, Inc., a school administration software company based in Stevens Point. And many of you, when you were in the K through 12, you probably used this software and you really didn't realize it, but it's a great, great software. He has spent 20 years helping school districts nationwide with innovation, change management, and organizational growth. He is a certified emotional intelligence trainer who helps leaders and teams with strategies for self-awareness, relationships, and meaningful results. His blend of corporate leadership and human-centered development makes him a compelling voice for our graduates entering an ever-evolving workforce. Tim is truly an amazing person, so please help me welcome our keynote speaker, Tim Casey.
I want you to picture the most influential person in your life. Maybe it's somebody from your past, maybe it's a professor from this very university, maybe it's a family member or a friend ready to cheer you on today as you walk across this stage. Can you see this person? What are the characteristics that make up who they are? Why do you put them not only on the Mount Rushmore of influence in your life, but you put them at the very top? I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to guess that it has nothing to do with any type of technical expertise they have, is it? You feel that way about this person for one reason and one reason only. It's because of how they make you feel. UWSP has asked me here today to show you how you can unlock your potential. And you can use this superpower that you've been blessed with to go to places that you've never seen before. And it's the superpower that every single one of the graduates has today that is so remarkable. Every one of you shares the exact same thing. The superpower that you've been given is the ability to change the trajectory of every single person's life that you interact with every single day. You've been blessed with the ability to possibly change the trajectory of another human being's life. And it's based solely on how you choose to communicate, how you choose to show up, how you choose to treat others, and how, even more importantly, how you allow the way that other people treat you to affect you. There is no more incredible superpower that you can be blessed with than that. This superpower enroots itself in emotional intelligence. And in order to understand emotional intelligence, we have to define it. There's a lot of really great definitions out there, but I'm going to give you the one that I love the most because, well, quite frankly, it's the one that I came up with, so I'm going to share that one. When you understand your emotions, you gain the power to lead yourself with intention. and you show up better for everyone around you. When you understand your emotions, when you understand what it is that really makes you tick, you gain the power to lead yourself with intent and purpose. And what happens every day is you show up better for every single person around you. Now, I'm not just talking about your friends or your family or when it's convenient for you, because what I'm suggesting is a way of life. It becomes part of who you are. It's not an on-again, off-again relationship. It's not a flash in the pan. It becomes every part of who you are. Everybody in this room, graduates especially, you have more influence than you can possibly imagine. And the best way to unlock it is to start working with intention. You know, when I was asked by the chancellor to come here today, I was overwhelmed with emotion. I mean, I never in my life, back in 2005, when I was sitting in these same chairs about to walk across this very same stage, did I ever imagine that I would be blessed with such an opportunity to come speak to a graduating class. And so this is an incredible honor for me. And it made me think back to my graduation day and the commencement speaker that we had. And all due respect to that person, I don't remember who they were. I don't remember what they said, and I sure as hell don't remember how they made me feel. And so it became very, very apparent to me very quickly that as a lifelong leader, my responsibility to each and every one of you is to make sure that you leave here with value. And so I will tell you that there's many of you that are going to forget my name. A lot of you probably already have. A lot of you are going to forget a lot of the things that I say here today, but make no mistake about it, you will not walk out of here ever forgetting how I made you feel. And that is the superpower that you have. When you start to use intent, you start to have influence. You know, as you leave here and you start to get older, it's weird because things that never mattered to you before all of a sudden matter. And one of them for me that's really weird, and there's probably some people in the room that are in the same boat. I really like green grass. Like, I appreciate people that have a good lawn. I don't know why. It's just, you get older, that's just part of it. And if you're riding in the car with me and I see a good lawn, I'm going to slow down and I'm going to tell everybody in the car, that's good grass. And if I'm walking and you're outside, I'm going to stop you and I'm going to tell you, I appreciate it. But it made me think, this analogy that I have, and then a couple examples that I want to share, this analogy is how you water that grass. And there's really two different ways that you can do it. Okay, the first way is what I call surface level watering, which is where you water more frequently throughout the day but for a less period of time. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to have green grass. The problem is that water doesn't get a chance to get into the soil. And so that grass doesn't have to go far to get it. And what you get is a really weak root system. Whereas if you water with intent and purpose, you water less frequently throughout the day, but when you do water, you water longer. And that water has a chance to get down into the soil. And what happens is that grass, in order to get the water that it needs, it has to work for it. It has to go down, and what happens is you get a deep root system. Okay, so as I share the next two examples with you, I want you to remember watering with intent and purpose or watering surface level, okay? The first example I want to share is from a professional standpoint. All right, many of you are going to leave here today, all of you are going to leave here today, and you're going to go in unique directions. Some of you may decide to take some time off after graduation. You might travel. Some of you are going to start your own business. Some of you may decide to go work for an existing organization. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter the title that you hold, the position that you have. At some point, you're going to pay someone a compliment. But you're going to get this urge at some point when you pay them this compliment to do some surface level watering. And you're going to say to them, thanks for all you do. It's not bad. It's just surface level. It's checking a box. Okay? Because I promise you, the second that person sees that email, they're going to look at that and they're going, well, that's nice. They said thank you, but they're going to go, well, you don't really know what I do you? You don't have any idea. And so instead, using your emotional intelligence skill set, I want you to slow down a little bit. And I want you to water that grass with intent and purpose. And I want you to go out and I want you to find 2 or 3 things that person did really, really well. And then if you're able to walk up to them in person, I want you to do that. If you have to call them on a remote call, that's fine too. But I want you to go up to that person, and I want you to tell them specifically what they did well. I want you to share those few examples with them, and I want you to tell them why it matters to you, why it might impact your team, why it might impact your organization, and why it might impact your customers. That person is never going to remember the email that you sent that said, thanks for all you do, but I guarantee you that they're never going to forget how you made them feel in that moment. And the difference there is that when you water with intent and purpose, you change the ecosystem of your organization, you change the culture of the organization, and you go from a place that people just work to a place that people can never imagine being anywhere else. Water with intent and purpose. The next example I want to share is more on the personal side. All right? And I will preface this, I'm not a relationship expert, okay? I'm far from it. But if you're in a relationship now, or you might choose to be in one in the future, you're going to have this desire, if you have an anniversary, you're going to have this desire to go out onto social media and you're going to want to post this incredible message to that other person about your anniversary. And so you're going to spend probably 15 or 20 minutes and you're going to flip through your phone into all your photos and you're going to find the 5 or 10 or 20 the best photos that you have where you're smiling and happy and there's nothing wrong in life and you live the perfect life. And then you're going to spend a little bit more time and you're going to write this big, long, drawn-out post and you're going to talk about how they're the love of your life and you can't imagine going through this journey of life with anyone else and how you can't imagine you've been so blessed. But what I can tell you in the life that I've lived since I graduated in 2005 is that the four most important words that I can give you for a piece of advice when it comes to your personal relationships is to put the phone down. Instead of taking that time and writing that post for the world to see, I want you to put the phone down and I want you to walk over to that person who's probably sitting in the same room with you on the couch flipping through reels and giggling, okay? I want you to walk up to that person. I want you to get uncomfortably close to them and tell them to their face why they matter. I want you to tell them all the things that you were going to write in that post. I want you to tell them to their face why you love them, why you can't imagine this life without them, because I guarantee you, they're never going to remember how many likes that post had. They're never going to remember the comments that people made on it, but I promise you, they will never, ever forget how you made them feel. Water with intent and purpose. Your graduation from UWSP today is a defining moment in your life, and you all should be so incredibly proud of yourselves and the commitment that you've made, the time and the energy that it has taken to get to this point. But I also hope that today's a defining moment in your life because it might be the first time that you ever get to hear this statistic. Across the globe, over 150,000 people die every single day. So this life that we have is so short and it's so precious and it's made up of nothing more than a dash. That little dash between the year that you were born and the year you leave this earth. But while that dash represents the amount of time that you were blessed to be here, it does not represent how you chose to live it. And my hope for you is that every day that you wake up, that you're blessed to wake up, that you realize what you need to do with that dash. Instead of waking up angry, instead of waking up bitter and wanting to blame other people and argue with other people and jump online and go in the comment section and argue with other people, my hope for you, class of 2026, my hope for you is that the moment you open your eyes, you'll realize how blessed you are, because the moment you open your eyes, just by doing that, you are already one step ahead of over 153,000 people across the globe that yesterday said, I'm going to be better tomorrow. I'm going to do more. I'm going to be more. I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to be a better friend. I'm going to be a better family member, and I'm going to get to it, and I'm going to do it. I'll start it tomorrow. And the sad reality is that for many, tomorrow doesn't come. My hope for you is that you'll realize that, and I know that you will. Because when I look out across this room full of graduates, what I am filled with is hope. When I look out across this room full of graduates, what I see is opportunity. What I see is a group of people that are going to go out. You're going to go back to your friends, your family members, new organizations, new communities, and you're going to make the choice every day to be living, breathing proof that heroes just like you hide in plain sight every single day. Class of 2026, your time is right now. Go get them. Thank you.
I hope that you all have gained so much from what Tim said, especially about filling in that dash. Let's give him a warm thank you for being here. I am pleased to introduce your Spring 2026 class speaker, Danielle Weststein. Danielle graduates magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science degree in marketing. She is from Eden, Wisconsin, and is the daughter of Elizabeth and John Weststein. While at UWSP, Danielle was a resident assistant, a member of the Public Relations Student Society of America, and a marketing intern for the College of Letters and Science in the heart of Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce. She will continue her career in nonprofit marketing as a summer intern for the Southwest Metro Chamber of Commerce in Chanhassen, Minnesota. She hopes to build a career that allows her to build communities through meaningful engagement, strong business networks, and enhanced quality of place. At this time, I'd like to introduce your class speaker for Spring 2026, Danielle Weststein.
Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2026. I'd like to begin by thanking everyone here today. By showing up to this ceremony, whether as faculty, staff, supporters, or friends, you have invested in this community, and it does not go unnoticed. We, as students, have benefited massively from your generosity, your time, and your wisdom. Thank you. Back in February, I attended the Century School of Business and Economics Senior Banquet, where I had the privilege of sitting next to Dean Kevin Newman. He asked everybody at our table why they had chosen UW-Stevens Point, and my answer was immediate. From the very first tour I took of UW-Stevens Point during my senior year of high school, there was an overwhelming and unparalleled sense of community. Watching students stop the tour just to say hello to my guide, I felt something remarkable. The instinct to connect with one another. I had toured other universities where college had felt like a place you simply went to. UW-Stevens Point felt like a place where learning and collaboration held up an expansive network of individuals rooted in a common purpose. I began to imagine what it would be like to move through this place and feel truly, deeply known. And before I knew it, I was a pointer! When people stop and chat with me now, I think of that day, and I'm reminded of just how far I've come and of how far I have yet to go. It would be quite ambitious and frankly small-minded of me to claim I know what kind of future you will all step into. I don't. What awaits us is unknown. Amidst all of this uncertainty, one thing remains true: the beautifully human need for kinship. For 95% of our existence as a species, survival depended not on independence, but on interdependence. We are biologically wired to connect with one another. And while that might seem abstract, I know that we've all felt it, whether that be during a spontaneous walk with your best friends to your favorite ice cream spot, I'll leave that up to interpretation, or while having so much fun with your intramural volleyball team that you don't care that you haven't won a single game. We need each other, and UW-Stevens Point has shown us exactly what that looks like. While I would love to see you all return to this community someday, I challenge you to instead build your own, wherever the world might take you. Find people who live for the same things that you do, and strive together for a better tomorrow. And once you have stepped into that tomorrow, water the seeds of your community and give back generously, just as our mentors and faculty have done for us. We've been told since we've stepped foot on campus to discover our purpose. Regardless of whether you're pursuing accounting or wildlife ecology, I believe that you chose your program because it allows you to find purpose in contributing meaningfully to your community, wherever you may find it. We were never meant to do this alone, and this ceremony proves that. We could have finished our finals, gone home, and just waited for our diplomas in the mail. But we're here, together. I hope that's because you believe that the person sitting next to you did something really awesome, and you want to celebrate that. I hope that you look amongst yourselves and dare to dream for a brighter future because you believe so strongly in one another and your capacity to change the world. Together. Congratulations, class of 2026!
Thank you, Danielle. That was a wonderful message, wasn't it, to our graduates? One more round of applause for her. Awesome. So commencement is a ceremony filled with traditions. A symbol of UW-Stevens Point is the cupola that sits on top of Old Main. This cupola replica in front of the stage right here symbolizes the beginning and end of your academic journey at UW-Stevens Point. But remember, this is not the end. It is also the beginning of your journey as an alum. Today, as is our tradition, you will touch the dome of the cupola as a graduate of the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. Tonight, the cupola atop Old Main will be lit purple in your honor, so please walk by and see that amazing sight. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce UW-Stevens Point alumni, Dean of UW-Stevens Point University College, Gretel Stock, and Mark Wooldridge. Gretel is a 1998 UW-Stevens Point theater graduate who also earned master's degrees in library science, management and organizational behavior, and a PhD in organizational development and change. In addition to her duties as a dean at UW-Stevens Point, she is active in college completion and higher education organizations, as well as community building and human rights group. Mark is a 1996 biology graduate of UW-Stevens Point who has 25 years of experience in graphic design and commercial printing, serving the last 6 years at Spectra Printing in Stevens Point. He is also a composer and musician, contributing music to podcasts, theater performances, and music communities. That's pretty awesome. Gretel and Mark reside in Stevens Point with a blended family of teenage and young adult children, as well as several bonus children. So please help me welcome Dean Gretel Stock and Mark Wooldridge.
Thank you, Chancellor Gandhi. It is our honor to lead the UW-Stevens Point alumni pinning ceremony today. Graduates, please take out the UW-Stevens Point lapel pin attached to your name card. This pin represents your alma mater and the pride we share as UWSP graduates. Please now turn to the person next to you. You may have had classes together, or this may be the first time you have met, but you are already connected as Stevens Point alumni. Please attach your pin to your neighbor's gown to secure this connection. Mark, will you exchange pins with me?
Wear this pin with pride and carry the memories of your time here with you. As you meet fellow alumni in the future, take a moment to connect. You never know where it may lead. If you see a pointer without a pin, give them yours. You can then reach out to the alumni office for a replacement. Congratulations, class of 2026. Welcome to the UW-Stevens Point alumni family.
Thank you, Gretel and Mark. What an inspiring tradition. Did you enjoy that? Wasn't that great? Yes. So, UW-Stevens Point takes great pride in its officer training program. It is now my pleasure to recognize 2 ROTC officers who will be commissioned as as second lieutenants in the United States Army today. I would like to invite our graduating veterans, active duty, or reserve service members to please stand. Please stand. These graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords in honor of their service. Thank you. I also invite any audience members who are serving or have served in the armed forces to stand so that we might recognize your service to our country. Thank you so very much for your service. Now, it is now my pleasure to introduce Captain Olivia Logan, who will be administering the oath of office. Captain Logan is an assistant professor of military science at UW-Stevens Point. She has served in the U.S. Army for 13 years, first as a combat medic in Germany, then as an officer in various leadership positions. Please help me welcome Captain Olivia Logan to lead the oath of office.
ROTC graduates being commissioned as officers in the United States Army. Cole Monty. Jack McGovern.
Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Cole Monty,
do solemnly swear
to
support and defend
support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
domestic,
that I bear true faith
that I bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
with any mental reservation or reservations,
and that I will prepare to discharge the duties
and I will prepare to discharge our duties
of the office appointed over me
of the office that is appointed of me
that I'm about to enter.
that I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. My name is Brian Sloss, and I am Dean of the College of Natural Resources. We are now ready to confer the degrees. Will the candidates for the degrees in the College of Natural Resources please stand? Chancellor Gandhi, it is my honor to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Natural Resources, Master of Science in Natural Resources, and Bachelor of Science in the College of Natural Resources. Contingent upon successful completion of their requirements, I recommend they receive the diploma of this university and the appropriate degree be conferred upon them. Candidates, you may be seated.
Hello, I'm Rebecca Summer, Dean of the College of Professional Studies. Will the candidates for the degrees in the College of Professional Studies please stand? Chancellor Gandhi, it is my honor to present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration and Applied Leadership and Decision Making, Bachelor of Science, and Associate of Science in the College of Professional Studies. Contingent upon successful completion of the requirements, I recommend they receive the diploma of this university and the appropriate degree be conferred upon each of them. Now, will all the candidates from all colleges please stand for conferral? Okay, everyone stand. There you go.
Please stand. Thank you, Dean Sloss and Dean Summer. All right, are we ready? Yes. So, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of this university, I confer upon you the master's, baccalaureate, and associate degrees with all the honors and privileges that pertain thereto. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Marshals, please escort the candidates forward by row.
Master's degree candidates, College of Natural Resources, Master of Natural Resources, hooded by Dr. Brenda Lackey. Abby Dremel. Braden Miller. Sorry, we'll wait. Braden Miller. Matthew Schruck. Ryan Trantham. Avar Zay. Master of Science in Natural Resources, hooded by Dr. Brenda Lackey, Grace Hiley. Hooded by Dr. Marie Perkins. Amy Kopek. Hooded by Dr. Brenda Lackey. Alexandra Mentley. Matt Mezowitz. Hooded by Dr. Joshua Robbie. Dylan Undlin. Hooded by Dr. Kendra Liddicoat. Sarah Wood. College of Professional Studies, Master of Business Administration in Applied Leadership and Decision Making, hooded by Dr. Ricardo Boeing, Paige Anderson. Leah Bertrand. Miles Coleman. Cameron Daman. Carson Edwards. Kylie Ellis. Courtney Esser. Connolly Jar. David Kaminsky. Grant Kirsch. Ariana Mueller. Carolyn Olson. Kelsey Saldivar. Chasten Bruink. Isabel Zuniga Meyer. Bachelor's degree candidates, College of Natural Resources, Bachelor of Science. Elena Abrahamson. Joseph Adams. Kayla Allred. Aaron Anderson. Emma Anderson. Grace Anderson. Mackenzie Bayton. Maya Basalt. Phoenix Berenger. Brock Barrett. Riley Beckson. Maxwell Byers. Andres Bolanos. Max Bolin. Devin Bort. Evelyn Bottomley Tharp. Dom Brisk. Taylor Brogy. Stephanie Brown. Haley Buckentine. Gabby Buckholt. Rowan Burke. Ryan Burmester. Catherine Butchlick. Jack Callan. Corey Kamlick. Caitlin Carlson. Bryson Cashin. Alida Chambers. Mary Chestnut. Azalea Clendenning. Cale Cleveland. Adrian Cahoon. Sophia Craig. Sienna Cienciola. Gavin Serwinski. Clay Daly. Christopher Dalzell. Quentin DeBoer. Cody Deschler. Tom DeWitt. Riley Dibble. Bennett Donovan. Daniel Degnan. Brianna Emiller. Nick Eidenschink. Nancy Ertel. Olivia Ertman. Maura Farrell. Nicholas Fauble. Adrian Felix. Ethan Ferguson. Ethan Fisher. Ella Fullman. Allie Forsyth. Jack Frame. Benjamin Fromm. Piper Fuller. Gavin Gagnon. Naomi Gallivan. Mala Ganesh. Gina Garso. Catherine Grace Gentner. Holly Gilchrist. Logan Gossi. Colin Grant. Ada Hage. John Patrick Hackala. Olivia Hallbach. Madeline Hamilton. Connor Hansen. Kayla Harlow. Sammy Hart. Elizabeth Hartman. Isaac Hartz. Dawson Housechild. Houseshield. Rachel Henneman. Cody Hennings. Elena Hibbard. Caden Higgins. Thomas Hoover. Joshua Hoffman. Melody Haran. Sarah Hogard. Tristan Hubbard. Zachary D. Hebler. Aliyah Inthamavone. Hunter Janich. Hunter Jankowski. Nathan Jensen. Roslyn Johns. Aster Cabot. Austin Call. Bryson Couts. Grace Kearney. Alyssa Kelnhofer. Adam Klappa. John Clouda. Troy Knutson. Justin Konopaki. Hannah Kowalski. Samuel Kozelek. Nathaniel Cranky. Amelia Kennan. Lily Coleman. Jacob Laddick. J.C. Lamela. Matthew Landry. David Lotka. Rosanna LaGrave. Sajan Libers. Davis Lensert. Samantha Lewandowski. Michael Lilla. Chase Lubbert. Noah Lucas. Matthew Luther. Professor Wade Mahon will be presenting the diploma to his daughter, Lily Mahon. Sarah Malone. Hunter Mann. Grayson Marcotte. Natalie Marking. Aiden Matson. Hunter McAlpin. Brady McCarthy. Jacob McConnell. Madeline McHugh. Connor McKenzie. Hunter McNulty. Isabella Medrano. Pierce Seamus Meehan. Dylan Messakar. Tide Messenger. Tegan Mickelson. Dylan Malachik. Benjamin Moran. Jordan Miller. Jonathan Naif. Elliot Nimmer. Kevin Norris. Tyler Nosko. Lillian Ogden. Paige Orna. Anthony Osland. Brody Overbeck. Grayson Pankratz. Brooke Payne. Trey Peters. Logan Peterson. Bishop Peterson. Veronica Petrak. Nikki Pinter. Alexis Padres. Jeffrey Purdy. Benjamin Puri. Elena Rojas. Julius Ross. Michaela Sawicki. Sullivan Schlosser. Sadie Schmidt. Brandon Schott. TJ Shaw. Frank Shepard. Henry Siegelag. Dylan Sienna. Joseph Simmons. Shane Simon. Austin Slowinski. Braden Smith. Brandon Smith. Kyle Smith. Shane Smith. Dylan Solis. Ella Stengel. Alexandria Steele. Michael Steinhoff. Sawyer Stuchinski. Jake Stibbs. Dominic M. Tanner. Josie Thomas. Gavin Thompson. Christopher Tomaszewski. Elizabeth Trumelling. Riley Ulrich. Joseph Unger. Caleb Vacker. Ruby Valadez. Hazel Vandemark. L. Vandenelzen. William Verstegen. Andrew Vold. Annika Waltenberg. William Weber. Cullen White. Dennis Weeb III. Brittany Woodmeyer. Joshua Wilson. Adam Zart. Leo Zimmer. Benjamin Zobel. College of Professional Studies, Bachelor of Science. Grace Ahrens. Austin Arndt. Juliet Ayers. Madison Balk. Ariana Bartoli. Kai Bombach. Connor Beckard. Matthew Becker. Jack Blair. Brooke Bramer. Emmett Bray. Caden Brooks. Savannah Brown. Alexandria Bueller. Sean Bunting. Kayla Carmichael. Keegan Cole. Thomas Cole. Caden Loyal Combs. David Day. Wynn DeBruin. Jacob Dekarski. Mackenzie Denny. Haley Denzo. Kate Downey. Aaron Ernest. Maya Daleen Ellis. Elizabeth Featherstone. Lillian Featherstone. Gavin Fuchs. Ryan Gady. Casey Geisler. Noah Gangler. Christian Germain. Emma Germain. Ian Hall. Katerina Hamas. Colin Hansen. Daniel Harris. Ashley Hattori. Nicholas Helms. Aaron Henry. Quentin Hill. Justin Hawkers. Dylan Hollitz. Kayla Hornet. Eli Irwin. Jeremiah Yankee. McCartney Jens. Lindsay Josie. Callie Rose Keatzer. Mason Clone. Connor Kamarick. Noah Kowalski. Nathan LaRue. Gabriel Liemacher. Drew Loomis. Kristen Lutz. Olivia Lyon. Tatiana Michelik. Charles Manley. Landon Masso. Caden Moss. Mason Mead. John Mercatoris. Maya Miller. Anna Morgan. Riley O'Connor. Melanie Oliver. Derek Olson. Dylan Onafraychuk. Luca Palladino. Jesus Gabriel Perez. Brooke Peterson. Anna Petrie. Tanya Lynn Painault. Ethan Pond. Elliot Preston. Michael Rank. Ryan Renninger. Bryson Roach. Isaac Rogers. James Rumbaugh. Harlan Rupp. Caitlin Schmidt. Kenny Schultz. Lance Schultz. Max Severin. McKenna Silver. Jacob Singer. Charlie Smith. Matthias Smith. Nathaniel Smith. Gabriel Summermeyer. Brady Stomberg. Alex Susha. Shane Tarjan. Evan Tennyson. Andrew Tome. Huadu Thor. Felicia Turinsky. Alec Vinay. Caden Weiland. Brady Wentz. Eli Whitemarsh. Danielle Wetstein. Brady Wiersbicki. McLean Wilder. Cindy Zhang. Dua Yang. College of Professional Studies Associate Degree candidates, Associate of Science. Augustine Fernandez. Louis Wrench. Congratulations, Pointers.
Wasn't that wonderful, walking across the stage? Let's give them all one. Okay. We'll just give them a minute to sit down. All right, graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left side of your mortarboard to indicate your graduation. Yay! All right. Feels great, doesn't it? Oh, so you leave here today not only with a degree, but with the gift of an education that has taught you to think critically, to question deeply, to communicate clearly, and to see the world in all its complexity. Today, I charge you to lead with integrity, and to serve with purpose. Lift others as you rise and build respect for others. And above all, live a life that reflects not only what you have learned, but who you have become. Graduates, the world needs your imagination, your compassion, your courage, now more than ever. Step into it with confidence and let your education be a beacon for others. This is your moment. This is your charge. So go shape the world with intention, heart, and respect. Thank you. And finally, to the families, friends, faculty, and staff and community gathered here today, thank you. Thank you for your support, your encouragement, and your belief in these graduates. Their success is also yours, and we today celebrate this together. And congratulations once again, and remember, say it with me, once a pointer, always a pointer! Roll Dogs! Yay!
Before we leave today, we ask you to stand and join UW-Stevens Point's junior Kennedy Skogard in singing our alma mater, The Purple and the Gold. She will be joined by the UW-Stevens Point Symphony Orchestra. Words are printed on the last page in the commencement program. Thank you, Kennedy. The audience may be seated. Marshals, please release our faculty, staff, and graduates by row after the platform party has recessed. For safety purposes, we ask the audience, please remain seated during the recessional. And congratulations, class of 2026, and welcome to the UW-Stevens Point alumni faculty.